Hello, I am Brandy. This is How No Hollow, and things didn't go as expected this weekend. I went to the hospital on Wednesday overnight. I'm battling some kind of viral infection, and I got really sore throat. And after a first day of our yard sale, I lost my voice. And the more things it's harder for me. I feel the worst, the absolute worst overnight and in the morning. It's very hard for me to speak, it's very painful. But I get better as the day goes on. So I have the Google Doc completely updated. Hi, Sachi, thank you. I have the photo album on Facebook completely updated, uh, at least as of the last few minutes. And then I just wanted to go over some things that still haven't sold, because I don't put descriptors or anything in there, so you might not know what you're looking at. And also, I, I was gonna close the yard sale at 4 o'clock or something. I don't know. Obviously not now because, hi, fun girl, because we missed a day and so on and so forth. So basically, I've got some tabs open. Don't mind me. I I left off. I think I haven't covered altar tools at all, and so I'm only going to go over those items which are still available. Um, so I've got. Let me see here. My list, and I've got. All right. So now I'm ready to go. Hello. So this is gonna come up and down. I'm looking homely, and that's just how it is today. I'm gonna move something so I don't die. Let me just grab this. Okay, so one of the items on there is a shell box. It's basically the one from the Witch's Moon. It's got mother of pearl. It's an actual shell with lining, and that's on the list. I think it's like $7. The other one that I wanted to give people a chance to see is oh, this copper bowl. It's big. It was a very, very expensive candle at one point. I cleaned it out. Obviously, you'd have to polish it with your copper. I cut my finger, and that really hurts. But that's okay. It is what it is. It's got a triple moon. I think it's a steal of a deal at 10. I have 2 of these left. One of them sold, and the other one. So I have, these are very large crystal grids. One's a butterfly, one's a dragonfly. I had a beautiful bumblebee, but I think Satrina got it. And these are 15 each, which is a steal because I paid more than that for them. And that's the lowest I'll go for sure. I won't sell it any lower than that. Then I've got some other items. Oh, this one already sold, so I'll put that aside. right. So these are the way that you claim things is you'll say like copper bowl sold, and then if I don't know you, you contact me via Instagram, email, or Facebook, and those links are in my about page. There's links there, and I'll send you a list like, hey, I have you for blah blah blah, 2 altar cloths and a copper bowl or something, and it costs this much. This price is not including shipping. I use USPS shipping, flat rate boxes, so I'll say I think I can get it into a medium box, and that's $16.50. Then when you agree on the items and the shipping, you give me an email, and I'll send you an invoice from Hound Dog Hollow's PayPal, and you pay it, and I ship it to you. So that's how that works. Um, yeah. So these are altar cloths. And obviously at this juncture, I have a lot of altar cloths, but they're satin altar cloths. They're big sized ones. Um, just in case, I was thinking the picture is not obvious as to what it is. So that's the yellow altar cloth was $5. And I'll go through the other ones as I get to them on the list. So this box, Michelle was asking about the size. So it's about 7 inches long on the outside. I would say, because she wants to know if she could fit a deck in here. Maybe I like. I'm not searching. You can't fit an iPhone in there, so you probably can't get a very big deck in there. You might get a mini deck. I think this would be good for smudges. The way that I use this is like odds and ends and crystals and stuff. But this is a beautiful goddess wooden box. I could probably get a small deck in there. And it's $8. This where is it? Where are you? Oh, you're here. So this is a wooden sun plaque. You could use it for charging crystals. You could use it for crystal gridding. You could use it as an altar tool. It's from the Witch's box, and it's $7. This is another altar cloth, sateen, it's orange, like a pumpkinish, like a beautiful fresh fall pumpkin orange. The butterfly crystal grid is $15. Yes, and it hasn't sold yet, to the best of my knowledge. This one is $9 because it is massive. This is a black sateen altar cloth, and it's really big. I'm not even going to get it out. This probably covers a dinner table. Oh. And then other things is this eucalyptus fragranced besom. It's $4. It doesn't smell like, well, it does smell like eucalyptus to me, but it's hard because when they're in boxes with other fragrant items, they start to smell like it. And so that one was $4. This little chest is $4. It's solid wood. It's got really pretty detailing. It does have a clasp. You could lock it. It's got little tissue, but you could take the tissue out. It's got little moss in there. So cute. You could put a spell scroll, you could put a crystal, you could put whatever you want in here. $4. My voice isn't very good, so excuse me if I don't sound very animated. This little box is also $4. It's wood, little. And then it's about yay big, so probably 1.5 by 1.5 inches. Triple moon on the top, $4. If you hear and you say, oh, I want that sold, then you just type sold. Another thing other people do a lot, a lot of people will type sold, but a lot of people will go to my Facebook page and there's a picture album, like outlines everything that's available. And so a lot of people do that too. So this next one is a little cauldron for $7. It is cast iron. It's got 3 little feet. It has not been used. This one probably won't come down in price at all because I do use these to burn candles and stuff. You can put candles in there. You can put a little bit of sand and a charcoal and burn some incense. You can put water. You can put anything you want. It's a cute little cauldron. I have already a few of them, but I like them. They're cute. That one's $7. And then the Witch's bottle is $5. It's a bottle with cork, twine, pentagram. There's a bazillion ways you can make a witch's bottle. This one's $5. Traditionally, you would put your effects and sharp things in there, so if anything bad was trying to get you, it would go in the bottle with the needles and such. This is a little goddess figurine. Oops, did I fall? Nope, that's the wrong item. It's this one. Okay. It's a little molded goddess, and it's $3. So it is handmade. It's pretty color. It's got a little bean where the uterus is. Cute, cute, cute. And then, so I'm just going through and explaining things who have not been sold yet. These are sigils on little wooden things. These are sun sigils, so that's sun. And then these are other sigils around sun energy. Comes in a little bag. They're little wooden sigils. They're $3. The feathers are $1 each. They are a black with gold glitter and a red with gold glitter. And then what else do we got here? Oh, I'm surprised this didn't sell. Usually these sell really fast. This is sun tapestry. So it's like the size of a door, an actual door. And it's a cloth tapestry with a depiction of the tarot card, the sun. And that is $10. I'm not going to take it out because it's very good. But also because, I'm kind of lightheaded and such. Let me see, what else do we got? This one's cute. If it doesn't sell, I'll keep it. It's $5, which is, I think a good price. You could use it as a soap dispenser. You could use it as Halloween decor. You could take this soap dispenser off and put a regular mason jar lid on and use it as a spell bottle, whatever you want. It's cool. This next item is $3. It's a tile with some lava stones. You put the essential oil on it, and it's like a diffuser. Excuse me. Oh, this next one is $7. And we're kind of into the decor. Less altar tools, more decor now. This is created by Christy. And it's like it's a wall hanging of like foliage and a face of a woman. You hang it shaped like a heart. You could paint it. You could Mod Podge it. You could put it anywhere, really. It's interesting. And this is probably not anything new for those of you who are on my website. I'm just kind of explaining what's available. This little statuette is $5. It's a little tiny bustette. Statuette. It's resin. It's not porcelain or anything special. And let's see what else we got here. Okay, next is paper goods. So I'm just going to put this over there on the bed to make space. The paper goods. Okay. Boy. Hi. This is going to be a lot. So let me just try and get this off. Let me see what I can do. Hold on a second, guys. Technical difficulties or whatnot. So I went through a brief phase where I thought I was going to scrapbook. And I guess, spoiler alert, I didn't. Hi. Solar Girl, it didn't. I don't know if I answered you, but it did not sell, and you would say sold butterfly glued. Okay, I will get that farm girl. Hold on. Okay, so for the $5, these are scrapbook albums. They're for the full 12 by 12 paper pad. They normally cost way more than $5. But because I've had them so long and I never used them, I just want to get rid of them. I would send this to you media mail. Otherwise, it would be exorbitantly expensive. So it would come in a separate package, media mail. So that's what I'm talking about for these. And they're $5 each. And then let me get a couple other items. Hold on, please, friends. Oh, yeah. Same thing for these paper pads. I thought I had big dreams, guys. And then it was just like it just sat there for ages. And I didn't do anything with it. So my loss is your gain. This is normally $20. I think I might have taken maybe a page out of it or something, but it's a fall. Yeah, see, I took like a little square out of this one. It's a fall themed paper pad. Lots of pretty little apples and birds and stuff. I'm doing $5 for each of these that are still available. Some of them did sell already. So I'll just briefly show you guys those. So this one's sold. And this one has not yet. So this one's really cute, actually. It's got little woodland creatures and mushrooms and such. I think it would be nice for Book of Shadows or artwork or projects. Lightly used means that like I might have taken a page or two out of it, but that's still almost entirely intact. This one sold. This one sold. This one sold. This one's still available. Ethereal gradients, so just really pretty covers and stuff. I sometimes use these when I'm doing like working that has to sit out for a while. Like when I was making a tincture for Leo for myself, I had like different ones with different sigils for things that correspond with Leo, and the whole time that the tincture was cooking, because it takes several weeks, I had them on there to kind of lend their strength and amplify it, to focus the energy, so to speak. This one sold. This one sold. And so in the Google Doc, there's one that says random pile, and that is this. That is all of these, and they're just random ones. So there's like some pretty prisms. There's this little Christmassy kind of one with like polar bears and trees and such. It's not really Christmassy, but there's this one with just some like starry pages. I guess that's the only one left. And then there's just spring flowers and such. I think it's $4 for the whole thing or something like that. Let me double check on my list here. Random pile, $4. So there is that. I'm going to put this up really quick, and then I will be with you in a moment. I'm a little slow and achy, guys, so just bear with me. I'm going to raise my... Trying to get myself situated. Give me a second. Okay, so there's another item here. This is a pile of parchment papers. For those of you who don't know, if you get the Witch's Moon, they send you a parchment paper basically every month. They're full size, 8.5 by 11. They've never been used. With this cute little clip. So, and various colors, and so that one's 4 for the stack. Let me grab the other things. Just to show you guys, like, so you can make an educated decision, obviously. The bumper stickers are full-size bumper stickers. They're $2 each. I don't know where they came from. I think they probably came from a box. I don't buy bumper stickers. I don't do that to my cars. My husband would just poop a brick. Just literally poop a brick. He would not like that. I would sit still, but I have everything on this precarious thing. So these are little tiny, very nice, like watercolor paper tapestries. But I only have Cancer and Gemini. They're really pretty. They've got some information. The moon's not correct, obviously, but the rest of the information is perfectly fine. And they're $1 each. I'm just going to be moving back and forth for a moment here. Almost done. This little card kit. It's like a very nice kind of heavy paper. You can tie it closed. Inside is items to make cards. It's $1. Oh, that's where it was, Lisa. You're right. Thank you. It's been a long weekend, guys. I cannot catch a break with this baby. It's trying to kill me. So this is $2. It's beautiful. It's velvety. It's got this beautiful art. And it's just a little book. And then this one's $1. It's just one of those little chakra booklets. And it's got all this little information on chakras and such. And that is all for those. And now we're on to the crystals, which I think is what most people are wanting to see anyway. I'm a little bit hot. Let me take some drinks, guys. Did I miss anybody? Oh, the washi tape. Let me see if there's any washi tape available. I have 2 of the small set, which is 2. And so Kelly wanted washi tape. So I'll put that on you, Kelly. Hold on. Or Farm Girl, I apologize. Washi tape, small, $2. That's the only one I have left. The other ones went pretty fast. So I did write that down. I apologize for the delay. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm going to drink really quick. My husband's like, about everything. Because he's very victim blaming. He thinks that I'm sick because I don't take care of myself good enough and that it's hurting the baby. This is the $60 selenite. It's a crystal ball, basically. It's quite big, quite heavy. Price is firm because I don't mind selling it. I have an obsidian ball, and so if it doesn't sell, it'd still be cool because I have a full moon and a new moon. And I would just put them out on display. So I'm just going to briefly go over the crystals. For those of you who kind of watch my channel for a while, I bought a whole bunch of these for my Moonology bundles. They're $10 each. They're pretty little selenite spheres. And that's wholesale. That's what I paid for them. It is huge. It's big. Yeah. The big selenite is really big. And I have 5 of those available. I have 12 of the palm stones available. They are $5 a piece, and that is wholesale again. So this is my palm. I've got 12 of these available for $5 a piece. The heart hasn't sold yet. Let me see where the heart and my husband tucked the heart into. Okay. It's about the size. This is 5. It's a little bit smaller than the palm stones, but it's obviously shaped well. And then what else do we got that hasn't sold yet? Oh, the plate. I got this in one of my boxes. This is also 5. It's about 8 inches long. And it's got the moon phases on a selenite. Good charging plate. Good for your article. Okay, Soda Girl. So you want the $5 plate. I don't know you, but I'll start your list. And then you find me, Hound Dog Hollow, Brandy on Hound Dog Hollow on Instagram or Facebook. Facebook's probably best. So that way you can go through and see through the album what you like. But I'll start you a list right now. Solar Girl. I'm sorry. I said soda, I think. Solar Girl. My plate. Fine. All right, dude. Okay. All right. So I've got a $1 selenite stick here. Oop. It's about, sorry, it's totally fine. It's about 4 inches. And that's it for the selenite. So I'm going to move the selenite and get the rest of the crystals over here. Now I can get comfortable because I don't have to stand and move at all anymore. Because that's it. We're on the bottom of the night. All right. So this beauty is $55. It is a rose quartz sphere. Trying to see if this one has the rainbow flash. I'm not sure. $55, big sized rose quartz sphere. And it has a little stand. That one's sold. Okay, so I have a couple more of these. Yeah, excuse me. So they're carnelians. They're $6 a piece because I paid that much for them, although I kind of feel like I could have gotten a better deal if I hadn't been so enthusiastic. $6 a piece, and I have I think 4 of these left. Oh, another one of these. It's weird how they find me. Very interesting. Okay. Hello, Z. All right, so that one's claimed. I have a fluorite tower for $10. Probably 3.5 inches tall, nicely demarcated, white. Then we got the blue and the white and the purple. It has some cracks, but the thing I like about the cracks is that there's rainbows in them. Let me find it. I think you probably have to look in the sun. Anyways, this one's 10. Yep, it's beautiful. This quartz is 8. It's a big 2-pointer. Clear quartz, 8. I've got a said stone egg. I used to know what the stone was, but I forget at this juncture. It's 5. from a tamed wild box I got probably in 2018 or thereabouts. I've got a Jasper. So one side looks like this, and the other side looks like this. I can't remember if it's ocean or desert, some kind of jasper, and it's 5. It's about the size of a palm stone. I have the little animals. Excuse me. All right. I'm getting myself situated. Well, 10 is just the price for the item. You still have to pay for shipping, and I'm not holding anything for anybody. When the sale is over, I expect payment right away. So think about that. Otherwise, you can go to the Facebook group and reserve it as well. Just let me know. Okay, so the animals, these are 5 each. An elephant and a hare. They're decent size. They're pretty big. Again, this was from a tamed wild box in somewhere about 2018, back when they used to have the apothecary box. And it was like you got a random animal and it was supposed to be like a surprise for your spirit or whatnot. This is an opalite elephant. It's 4. I love opalite. It's cute. And then this is a snake, $3. Ay, me duele. Then I have the Smoky Quartz pendulums. I have 5 available. They're $6 each. This is what I paid for them at the Crystal Gem Show that I went to. So it's a nice rosy or smoky quartz. Comes with this kind of chain. You would use it for pendulum work. Smoky quartz is a nice kind of protective from bad energy. And they are $6 a piece. And then, I've got these little, I call them swirly shells. I think there's 7 left. They're $3 a piece. And they're little carved shells. Can you see the swirl in the middle? This is the back. I still have a few of those left. And then, let's see. Let me just look at the things that I didn't go over on the Google Docs. And then it's a mental choir. Okay, so then we've got I'm a little nauseous. Sorry, guys. I think I showed everything except for what I was going to talk about, which was the grab bags. Shiva shell. Oh, swirly shell. Yes, I'll put that on your list, Solar Girl. And again, like I was saying to Z, You're going to contact me on Facebook or Instagram. This is the price without shipping. And then when this is over, we'll do an invoice. So I'll put that on there. Let me go ahead and mark one less swirl shell. So I have 6 swirl shells left. And then I was going to talk about the bundles. And I'll put, let me just update the fluorite tower and the swirl to show pending claimed, and then I will get to those grab bags. Give me 1 second. That way, for people who can't catch the live and they're doing the albums only, they still have a real time kind of update about what's happening. Where is that fluoride tower? Pending claim. Okay. No, I don't follow. I really don't watch YouTube anymore. Maybe I follow it, but I don't watch it. I don't watch a whole lot of TV anymore. I have barely been able to make content for myself. Okay, so the grab bags. All right, so the shell grab bag is that I have a ton of shells, like shells, like a lot. Just bags and bags of shells. I did not collect these myself from the ocean. One of the craft stores in town was going out of business, and they had their seashell collection for sale, and I bought all of it thinking in my head that I was going to like make things out of it. I'll give you guys a closer look in a second. Just give me, I guess I'll give you a closer look now because one of them is open and leaking everywhere. So everything from this kind of like small shell, very little shells. We've got pretty little scallop shells. Some of them have holes in them so that you can string them. Not all of them though. Some have very like little tiny periwinkles, little snails. So there's a bazillion ways you can make this an altar to Aphrodite or Yamoya or ocean or water element on your altar. You can use it in your bone throwing to represent ancestors, which is what I've seen very traditionally. Some of them just random shells of all sizes and whatnot. So a grab bag of shells would be $1. I'm going to do $1 for the shells. $1, and I'll give you just a bag of shells. And that's for just kind of like medium and small shells. I'm going to go ahead and update that. If you wanted larger shells, then a large shell grab bag would be $2. So I'm going to go ahead and put that medium and small. $1 to get what you get. Sales are final. And then large shell is $2. So I'm putting that on my list. You would claim that. I mean, there's a lot of variety here. I would definitely, if you're interested at all in shells or you need them for any purpose, I'll send you a good amount for pretty cheap, I think. And then I'll post something on the group so that you guys know that's an option. So this would be like a large cell, right? This is a really pretty. You can't actually hear the ocean in the shells. It's actually an echo of your heartbeat in your ear. But this is another one, pretty large. There's also strings of shells, but I didn't know if anybody was interested in that. Then the crystal grab bags are going to be super limited because, I only have so many crystals to go. And so basically, I got into this really bad habit of when I did an unboxing, I would kind of throw all of the crystals into a box. So, like, I have my box of what I'm keeping over there, and it's big. Actually, I have two boxes. I have a box and a briefcase of what I'm keeping over there. And then all around it, I would just toss in the little bags like this with crystals for a long time now. And so what I'm left with is a box of crystals, little crystals that you get in your subscription boxes. Most of them I don't even remember what they are anymore. And so I was going to make little grab bags out of them. And that is what I'm ramping up to talk about right now. But I'm already losing my voice. So bear with me, loves. I is trying. So I'm just trying to kind of sort myself here. So I would do probably three categories here. So rough stones. And by rough stones, I mean like this is a rough stone. And I would do rough stone, a couple of them in a bag, and that would be $5. And that's a really good deal. I think it's a fair deal, more than fair deal. So rough stones in a bag for $5. Unless it was like a particular stone. This is probably a large stone, actually. Let me find a regular rough stone. That one's pretty big. The big ones are going to be a different price. Here's a rough stone. This one would be some of the stones in the rough stone bag. And would be probably 3 or 4, whatever, a little handful of them, rough stones. And that would be $5. And I'm going to put you, Farm Girl, for okay. And then the other thing would be large stone and smooth stone. So I'm trying to get myself situated so I can explain what I'm saying here. Here's another, like a rough stone. The rough carnelians. You don't get to pick. I'm just going to put whatever in the bag for you. And you skip. Now, for smooth stones or tumbled stones, you would get a bag this size with a stone, a few stones this size, randoms, $5. Okay, so you might have some, I don't even know what they are anymore, some aventurine, some agate, some, looks like a Shiva Lingam, but it's not shaped, random stuff. in a bag like this for $5, I would fill it. It would not be like a stone. It would be a bag full of stones. And then some of them say what they are. Like if it's still, this one's a labradorite. It says labradorite. So, I'd shove a whole bunch in there. This one looks like, this one's a rough. These ones, I don't even know what they are anymore. That would be part of a smooth stone bag, right? Anyway, so that's how I've got this whole box. It's full to the top of stones. And then the large one would just be a larger bag with larger stones. So like this would be in a large bag. This would be in a large bag. That big one I showed you would be in a large bag. This would be in a large bag. It's got a nice glimmer when you see it in real life. This one would be so. The small bags would be $5 for the smooth stones. Oops. Smooth stones, small tumbled for $5, and the large ones would be, let's say, $8. All right, so that's what I meant by that. For those of you who have been shopping with me for a while, I would never cheat you. It's going to be a good deal. You're not going to be disappointed. And for those of you who are like, oh, it's going to probably be all clear quartz and amethyst, actually, I keep those. I hoarded those. There, to the best of my knowledge, there's hardly any, if any, clear quartz, smoky quartz, amethyst, pyrite, carnelian, or citrine in here. These are all like celestite, moss agate. There probably is some tiger's eye, carnelian. There's worry stones. Here's like something that would be a small grab bag. You see how you have like 5 little stones, different agates, flower agate looks like in one of those. This is a rough stone, but it's an emerald. So on and so forth. These are really pretty. These would be rough stones. Just trust me, I would never cheat you. I don't know how many moss agates are in there. I would look. I know what you mean. Let me go ahead and write that. I'll post those on my page. Think about it. I've already got a few orders. I know Farm Girl's done a few orders, and I know that Sachi's got a few orders as well. I will hook you up. Don't worry. My goal is to send these to you instead of here with me. So I'll give you a fair deal. Let's see what this bag. This is like a tumbled stone bag, right? Hi. So we would have, that's a smaller one, but it's a either a star. Is it a star or a flower agate? We got a banded one here. We've got this is labradorite. It's not got a good flash. This is what are you? Celestite, it looks like, but that can't be right because it's kind of clear. I'm not sure, some kind of quartz. This might be glass. So I'll take that one out. I'm keeping the glass for my tanks. I do have some beach glass I'm leaving in there. These are nice little beach glasses, and they're beaded. Some dark stones here. This is, like a quartz. This one's like angelite, I think. Things like that. These kind of things in a bag, stuff full. All right. Does anybody have questions? I know. Definitely making me rest. Let me get your list though before I finish. 2 smooth ones for Farm Girl. and a large. Excuse me, I gotta put Sati down too because she wanted to get one. Okay, and so those I'm just gonna do until, until it runs out. And they will be up, well, plenty for a while. Um, let me see, did I miss anything? Yay. Yeah, I think I will do that and put it on the photo album. I think right now it's only I've spoken about it here and it's listed on the Google Doc, so it's not really like just anybody knows about it, which is kind of fine by me to be honest. Um, so Solar Globe, please get in contact with me and Z as well. Kelly, we're already in contact, so thank you. Um, one, I'll take some pictures and put it up there. I don't know how many there'll be, um, but there'll probably be a few, enough for anybody who wants one. Because I do have in my personal collection some that I could let go of if like I oversold myself, but I don't think I will. Because I do buy bulk bags of smoky quartz, clear quartz, labradorite, and then I do have, back when I was paying attention, several years worth of like almost like fishing boxes segments, and then they're filled with different stones arranged by stone type. It's a lot. I've been hoarding for years, and now I'm to make some space. No worries, guys. It has cooled down because there is a massive fire and it's terribly smoky. It's raining ash here. So we're in fire season now. And of course, it's really smoky when I have this situation happening. And so it's really like my ears feel like they're going to explode. Very unfortunate. Um, so, yes, it's cooled down a bit, but it hasn't made any difference for me. Sorry, my hair's a mess. Um, I'm having a little boy. Chug some water. So I'm gonna go ahead and post that. The album's gonna be open the whole time, um, probably through to tomorrow because I usually get up and when I get myself situated, I go through. Um, the grab bags will be on there. There are some things that are only available on the Google Doc for people who have purchased from me in the past, and that's kind of like because I'm trying to give them special opportunities because they've been with me. Um, so make sure that you check that because there's probably a handful of things that are on there that are not anywhere else. Yep, that I remember being a little kid and my grandparents would smoke in the car with me. They'd smoke like in bed. Like I would sleep when I would spend the night at their house. I would sleep in their bed with them, and I remember seeing my papa. He would sit up at night and smoke, and I would see like the end of his cigarette, just like a glowing light in the dark. And at the time, I didn't. It was just the way that it was. When in retrospect, that was my kid. I'd probably slap that out of his hand. Oh, I see. So the shells are going to be a good deal. I think that you could really get creative with them. I think that they would be a nice for an altar. I don't know, whatever. They go or they don't go. It's fine. I don't mind holding on to some things just because, like, you know, I can see the potential in them. The thing that I do not want, things that I really want to get moving, I will try and move a little bit harder tomorrow. So, if you have already purchased from me, or if you're already on my list and I have a reasonable expectation to believe that you're going to follow through, stay tuned for that, because maybe you're on the fence about something and you're like, oh, that's just a little out of my price range. There's a couple things that I was like, well, if they haven't sold by tomorrow, yes, shells do. If they don't sell, I am going to keep them, because one of the things I wanted to have to make myself to sell in November, because that's when the next yard sale is bath salt, bath salts. Because I've been really heavily relying on them, even though my doctor says not to take hot baths when I'm pregnant. I've been heavily relying on them with this cold, but also just like it's really a cornerstone of my practice. And I think with little shells in there, that'd be really cute, like a bath to Aphrodite or Yamoya, um, or to the water element or cleansing. Of course, I would sell the bath salts in a bag, but I'm going to sell it with like a mesh bag, because one of the things that I hate is those delicious bath salts. I love them, but I don't ever put them in my bathtub straight up anymore, because the herbs get stuck everywhere and it's hard to clean. So I usually pour them in a mesh or a muslin bag like this and then drop it in there. All the good stuff dissolves and it still gets in your bath, but the chunks are left instead of just everywhere for you to clean. So I would sell those together. Um, so no worries for some things that sell, but some things I'm like, oh my god, get out of my house. So stay tuned. That's right. Um, yeah, Z. So definitely hold off until you know for sure that you have the money. Um, oh yeah, farm girl. Oh my god. Um, I'm trying to be reasonable with the bath. So if I'm the main thing is you don't want your temperature to go too high. It's bad for the baby, right? So I'll soak a little bit and then I'll get up and I'll sit on the ledge because I have a big tub. My husband built it for me. Um, so it's a two-person tub with jets, but there also is a ledge. So I sit up on the ledge and just have my feet in, and I'll like deep condition my hair or put a face mask on. But it lets my body cool off while I'm still enjoying the tub, and then I'll get back in once I've cooled off a bit so that I don't get overheated. And that's been working out. I do know that when you're pregnant, um, at least me, my heat tolerance has actually gone. It's weird. So very hot, I can't tolerate, but I'm also cold all the time. Oh my gosh, yes. So the one night I did last night, even though I was not supposed to take a hot bath, but I just couldn't take anymore because my sinuses. I got some kind of sinus infection that's like dripping into my throat. So the sore throat is kind of like the main thing, but then eventually I get a lot of pressure in my skull and my ears, which just drives me crazy from whatever's happening up here. So I did Dead Sea salt. Um, Tamed Wild has this really nice, it's called allergy care or decongestion care, um, mix of herbs. So I put a whole bunch in a big tea strainer. Usually I put it in a cup and I smell it, and I put like a drop of camphor oil. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's like Vicks. It smells just like Vicks. And some lemon, essential oil salt, and then some detox salts, which is charcoal, tea tree oil, and lavender. I put all those salts in there, and it was a really, really nice soak. Very, very pleasing. I did wake up in the middle of the night just like, oh, and I did the old fashioned trick my grandfather used to do, which is you take the Vicks and you put it all here and here. I bet I slept for probably 4 more hours after that. Their sinus soak it's wonderful. It really is. It's one of my favorite items that they make. And so I do have a couple containers lined up for them of that. It does work. It is wonderful. I don't think people do steams anymore though. When I was a kid, we had steam machines. You could put like a hunk of Vicks in there or herbs or whatever. And you put the towel over your head or even just a pot. Put a pot with the herbs and you put your head over it and you steamed and it helps clear everything up. And it's really worth it. These days, I think more of the cool air humidifier is what's in vogue, um, which we'll probably get one of those for the baby since the baby's going to come in December. And you don't want a sick baby. Yep, I've been using a mug because my husband doesn't want to bring a pot to bed to me. Hi. Hmm. He was supposed to run to the grocery store, but I don't see that he has left yet. So, guys, here's what's going to happen. Please go to my Facebook page. There's a group Hound Dog Hollow. So, there's the page Hound Dog Hollow, which is just like, hey. And then there's the group, which is where the album is. The group is private. You have to ask to join. Most of you have already joined. That's where the album is. And as you'll see, there's a picture, there's a price, you put sold. Whoever says sold first on item that's just one of, if there's multiple, it'll say 5 available or whatever. Then I will run you up a list. I'm not gonna close it till tomorrow because we got messed up. We missed our normal flow. What I will add is an example of the shell bag and an example of the stone grab bags, and those will be first come first serve until they're gone. Yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm pooped. And I'm tired of being sick. Being pregnant is for the birds. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll be fussing around, responding to messages and stuff until bedtime. So if you have a question or concern or you want to add things, please just message me. Thank you. I know I can't nap though. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, love you guys. Have a wonderful day.